Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing today for Monday, December the 10th, 2018? You guys good out there? Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to another episode of Talking Trends with your host, TK, that's me, and my man Tony, where we find interesting news articles from across the globe and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be watching or listening to this podcast.
Yeah.
And unlike a lot of podcasts and a lot of things, this is done live, ladies and gentlemen. So everybody in the chat, first off, hello, thank you. We want to hear your likes, your dislikes, your comments, and opinions on the stories that we're going to be covering on today's show.
All of that.
And more.
And more.
So, starting off the show, we're going to be talking about the following things, ladies and gentlemen. Up first, there's a restaurant that fired its employee because they didn't want to give her time to go to a funeral.
Some cold shit right there.
That's some real cold shit.
Cold.
Pictured
Wow.
here, this might be a very nice gentleman. He gave up his first class seat,
Look at this guy, how happy he is.
right?
Yeah.
Gave up his first class seat to a mother and her child. Tony got more details on this story,
I do.
and I cannot wait
Yeah.
to hear him. In the second half of the show, this man pictured here looks crazy, but
Well, don't just assume he's crazy.
no, but he's a good guy. He's homeless. He has terminal cancer, but he still made an effort to make a bunch of donations to a toy drive.
Jeez.
Yeah. And finally, wrapping up today's show, teacher.
Speaking of crazy.
Yeah, teacher who I can basically only sum it up to, who just lost it, was caught on video
Yeah.
cutting her student's hair while singing the national anthem.
She's crazy.
It-
There's no other way to describe it. Look at her eyes.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Just see it.
She knows she messed up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, before we get into today's show, first off, guys, how you doing? How was your weekend? Was it good? Good.
We didn't see you guys a lot last week.
No,
We were a little busy.
we're busy.
Yeah, we had some things.
Yeah, but we're back on the regular schedule.
Yeah.
At hand. How was your weekend, sir?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chill weekend.
I was just
Give me
like,
that
wow,
look.
just gonna just leave it like that, or
I can't reveal too many details, but
fair enough.
no, it was a good weekend. Got a lot of stuff done. Got my, get my house in order over the weekend.
I saw that as I walked in.
I got some things going on.
I was
so
like,
it's
"Ooh,
all
look,
good.
look at this big TV."
Yeah, I like to live in the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. What about you?
My weekend was good, a little busy. I felt that I got a little touch of a cold. So
Whoa.
I was battling it off on Saturday.
Oh boy,
My nose was just running. Just the one nostril, of course, just nonstop dripping.
it's always one side.
Yeah, I was like, man, you know what? You better go all the way and give me both nostrils.
Just
stuffed
let her
up.
go.
Yeah. Don't
What-
give me this half bullshit.
How'd you fight it off?
Rest and some beer.
What?
I'm not what the doctor would prescribe.
Well, I mean, liquid. They say liquids.
Yeah.
So I mean, technically, that's a liquid.
Yeah, I suppose.
You get your barley in there. You get your wheat in there.
That's true.
That's some nice.
Organics.
Yeah, the fermentation is not maybe the best thing for you.
That's a good
But it'll knock your ass
good,
out.
good probiotic.
Yeah, why not? Anything goes.
Yes, exactly.
With a cold, baby.
So yeah, I had a little corporate gig. Shout out to Regroup for booking your boy. They gave away some crazy prizes. That company doesn't play around.
Damn.
4 55-inch TVs, 1 65-inch TV, a trip to Montreal.
Holy.
Yeah.
the hell?
You want a job, you might want to.
I hope you got paid well.
It was all right.
You should have taken one of the TVs home.
Yeah,
Call me. I would have came and picked it up out the back door.
It's true.
Meet me in the back in 10 seconds.
Shouts out to our teams, Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders for getting officially eliminated from playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, shit. That's a sad day.
It's all right.
Did you guys win?
No, we
No.
were close to
Okay.
beating the damn Jets. We beat them already this
Fucking
season.
Jets, man.
I know.
I don't know. That's all right.
Anyways,
We did win, though.
you did.
Suck it, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, we helped a lot of teams by that victory, too.
yeah, probably.
And suck it, New England, who also lost in Miami.
This guy. You're
That's for you, Brady.
unbelievable.
Suck on that one.
I don't get this hate.
I hate him. He's so pretty, though.
Man.
Yeah. I know.
Anyways, let's kick today's show off and get into things.
We'd be the best buddies in real life.
Oh my god! Yeah, probably.
I know. We'd be like homies.
So first off, ladies and gentlemen, there's a restaurant that recently fired a college student who wanted to attend a friend's funeral. So, guys, she was just trying to go to her friend's funeral, In a now viral text message exchange between a college student and her manager at Cafe 72 in Ewing, the student explains she's trying to get coverage for her hosting shift as she wants to attend the funeral of a close friend. The friend, Michael Sott, 20 years old, a student of the College of New Jersey, died after a crash that has, of course, made headlines for days. He was struck by an alleged drunk driver while he was acting as a designated driver for fellow classmates.
How brutal is
I know.
that?
That's unbelievable. So the restaurant and the college are, of course, both located in Ewing. The manager, identified in the screenshots only as Katie, responds by firing the girl, telling her she has a business to run, and advising that the student only she's advising that she goes to the student's viewing. She doesn't want her to go. The whole thing's really messy. So the exchange, which appears to have first been posted on a Facebook group, has since made the rounds on social media, lighting up commenters with fury.
Imagine.
Folks were quick to say that they would boycott the restaurant, calling the response ugly, disgusting, and heartless. So I have a couple of the text messages.
Oh boy. Seems real cold.
Yeah, you have no idea. So just give me one moment to load these.
By the way, Emily says oregano oil for your cold.
Yes, I was.
Is that one of your...
I was dipped in the elixir of the oregano. I was. Yeah, pretty much.
Dip your body.
That might have helped out.
Oh.
So shouts out.
Shouts out to Emily.
For dripping it.
What? What's happening?
Anyway, so here's a couple of the text messages between I'm assuming the owner and the college student.
Okay.
So here's the first one. It's like she says, "Hey, Glory, ready to host alone?" She said, "No, she trains once a day. Once today. Not even for her to cover me Saturday or Sunday. Are you serious?" She says. "No. Someone close to me just passed away, and I'm trying to find a cover for my shift so I can attend the funeral service rather than call out and leave you guys hanging." So she's trying to call ahead, see if I can get somebody to cover my shift.
That's a good employee right there.
That's seems reasonable.
Yeah.
So of course the text messages continue, and up top you could kind of see the girl posts the article of the person who passed away.
To kind of like
just to be like, listen, this is what happened. I'm not making this up.
Yeah, it's a real deal.
So the owner's like, "Oh wow, thanks. You know what? Just don't come back to work.
Oh,
I like you, but I'm sick of all the staff not taking their job seriously and just fucking respect me to cover all expect me to cover all your shifts. I have a business to run, and at the end of the day, and a family." So of course the girl responds back. She says, "I'm not expecting you to cover my shift. I'm simply asked if someone was allowed to host. I'm a college student that shows up on time for my shifts, so taking this job seriously isn't questionable. I'm looking for a cover before calling out. It doesn't get any more responsible than that. Letting someone go because of a death is unethical," which I probably would have to agree.
True.
And then I believe the final text message screenshot goes from the owner. "I'm not playing this game. If you can't work, there is no one to cover the shift in order for the restaurant to operate. And I have to let you go. Sorry.
Wow.
I don't feel bad for you. So don't pull the college student unethical card.
Wow.
It's not the first time. Go to the viewing. Let me know your decision so I know what my plans are for this weekend."
Wow. That's a cold boss.
That's a cold boss.
It sounds like, and I could be wrong.
Okay.
Through these messages, especially in the beginning,
yeah,
she's sick of the staff not treating. So it sounds like it's been an accumulation.
That's what I'm. Well, I
maybe
think,
not from this poor girl.
No, right? And that's the thing. I feel like in this situation, it sucks that she seems to be taking out maybe staff who probably maybe wronged her in the past, and taking out her frustration on perhaps really a good employee that you have here.
Yeah, it sounds
who's being responsible, saying, "Hey, listen, I would like to go viewing of my friend.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Can you help out? I'm just looking for somebody if they can cover for this day."
Apparently not.
Clearly, apparently not.
That ain't gonna happen.
So anybody,
playing that.
Everybody who has seen this article, of course, went to Yelp and just started blasting her and giving the 1-star rating. So,
I mean,
I just think it's like I'm sure they could have had a compromise. She could have had her work maybe a half day or something. Me personally, I would have gave her the damn day off.
You know what she should have done? Well, yeah, you would have given her the day
I would have
off.
gave her the day. I would have gave her a couple days off.
Whoa.
Well,
Easy, buddy.
depending.
Let's not go crazy.
No, but I mean, if it was a close friend, best friend, take a couple of days. This is a very serious matter.
Going through some traumatic things.
Yeah. You want some time to process them.
Here's the proper thing.
Okay.
Now listen, if you're an employee
Yeah.
and you need some sort of time off for whatever reason, your best thing is to line up somebody ahead of time. Say, listen, I'm going to this funeral, I'm going to whatever, but I got Kim. She's going to take my shift, so you're all covered. I just want to let you know, if that's okay with you, she's already accepted my position for that day.
Right.
Then the solution is there. You're presenting a problem, but she's presenting the solution.
Well,
This one, she just presenting a problem.
Well, she did say that is this other person available, but the boss, of course, responded, no, she's already just had that one training day. So I guess she didn't want a person who was relatively new to the job.
Probably a bad move. You need to get somebody experienced up in there.
A cafe.
You better get it. Or get it.
Is it really that hard to host a cafe?
Oh, it's hard.
Table for two. Oh, right this way.
That's how you host. You better work on your hosting skills. That ain't no good. I'm not coming in.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm not doing it. Well, listen, she probably should have compromised a bit, but I mean, it just sounds like it was an accumulation. I think a lot of employees just take advantage of the poor woman.
Well, here's the thing: the restaurant business in general, super high turnover.
Yeah.
I mean, and as you can see, if most of the owners are going to act like this owner, I can see why.
Yeah.
If there's going to be no compromise, I mean, I'd be piecing out too.
I think that you couldn't. That's probably the best excuse you could have.
I like how you said excuse.
Excuse?
Well,
You better pull it together.
yeah, it's a pretty good reason. I can't think of any other reason, unless if you're deathly ill,
I mean,
to get some time off of work.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good reason. My friend just died. May I go to the funeral, please?
No, you may not.
No, you may not.
We're going to be very busy with 25 customers today.
Yeah, so you sit your ass down and seat them properly.
Speaking of seats, ladies and gentlemen, would you give up your first class ticket to a mother?
Is this a rhetorical question?
Yeah, to a mother and her child. I'm not sure.
No. You're not sure? Oh, then I got no hope in hell, because
I mean, you're already on the plane. So
I have a cold, small black heart.
yes,
You at least have, a little bigger heart.
a teeny bit.
Well, listen, I don't know. That's a lot. That's an expensive seat.
That's a lot to give up.
It's double the price.
But I mean, she's already on the same flight, so what would it matter? Maybe you can give her the emergency exit seat where the leg room's a little bit more.
Well, maybe this guy was rolling fat.
He's a fat daddy.
He's a fat daddy.
As in the bank.
He's not a fat. Well, he might be that too.
maybe-
But cash daddy for sure.
Yes.
He didn't mind giving up his seat. What a nice gentleman.
Yes.
So this is what happened on a flight going from Philly to Orlando, I believe. Sorry, the other way around. Orlando to Philly. A baby with an oxygen machine enjoyed the perks of a first-class flight to Philadelphia, thanks to a kindness of a
Talk
stranger.
about brotherly love.
Right? City of brotherly love.
City.
And it's a soul plane. Thanks to the kindness of a traveler who gave up his seat. Kelsey Zwick and her 11-month-old daughter Lucy were flying from Orlando to Philly when the twin received where the twin receives treatment for chronic lung disease. 11-month-olds, pretty sad right there. When an American Airlines flight attendant told the mom that a man at the front of the plane had asked to switch seat with them.
Damn.
So, pretty damn nice.
That's very nice.
She had posted up on Facebook afterwards, after, of course, taking the seat, to the man in 2D. That's way up there. You were way up there.
Yeah, there's only one row.
There's only one row, baby.
If my math is correct.
Yeah. Oh, she would have been like, hey, what happened to 1D?
Yeah, can I get just like
You call this first class?
Yeah. You can take your damn 2D.
Shove it.
Shove it.
Today you were traveling from Orlando to Philly. I don't know you, but I imagine you saw us somewhere. I was pushing a stroller, had a diaper bag on my arm, and also lugging an oxygen machine.
She a single mom?
Yeah, well, apparently. She was traveling on her own anyway.
Okay.
She wrote on her Facebook, of course. She also continued to say, we pre-boarded the plane, got cozy in our seats, in our window seat, and made jokes to those around us about having to sit by my yelling but happy baby. which is no one ever wants to fly.
Yeah, you bringing that
I'm
up
sorry.
to first class?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah. You better pipe down.
I see what he was doing. He was just trying to distance himself
Yeah.
as far as he could. Well, I mean, suppose they're already
That's
going to be.
terrible.
Yeah. Anyway.
Zwick took up his offer, not able to hold back the tears. She said, "I cried my way up the aisle."
Oh damn.
While my daughter Lucy laughed. The kid's like, "Yeah, whatever."
Yeah, whatever.
She felt it in her bones too. A real, pure goodness, she wrote.
Damn.
Quote, "So thank you, not just for the seed itself, but for noticing, for seeing us and realizing that maybe things aren't always easy, for deciding you wanted to show a random act of kindness to us. It reminds me of how much good there is in the world. I can't wait to tell Lucy someday. In the meantime, we will pay it forward. AA 588 passenger in seat 2D. We truly feel inspired by your generosity."
Damn.
The question is,
Okay.
how generous are you feeling out there, people?
Here, I was gonna ask you a question.
Don't do
Do
it.
you try? Do you try and do a good deed every day? And it could be even as simple as giving the smile, holding the door.
What kind of smile is the contestant? Is a smile for me or for them?
It's just like a.
I smile at a lot of people.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
generally smiley.
Yeah, I'm never a guy.
I hold the door open
Me too.
for humans.
I did that today when I was at the bank.
There you go. I do it all the time. Is that a kind gesture?
I think so.
Yeah.
I try and do something nice once a day. If I'm out and about, help an old lady cross the street. Here's my arm.
No.
Don't get too attached.
You don't even touch
Grandma.
people.
Only old women
Okay.
over
'Cause
65.
they're sanitized.
Yes, exactly.
And only clothes on clothes. Don't touch my skin itself.
Exactly.
I think I don't know. I think we do kind things without noticing they're actually like good. We just do them out of proper manners.
I think
Hold the door open. That's
Right.
proper manners.
And I don't do it. I just think I just. That's just who I am. Anyway, I don't.
That's
like-
who you be.
That's who I am.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to when you boil the meat off these bones.
Here's the difference.
Tony, on the other hand, is more forceful.
First class ain't cheap
Now this is a different
because
question.
what we do is free.
I think
Yeah.
perhaps the people on the airline
Yeah.
maybe should have been a little bit more sensitive to the lady and her child with the oxygen tank, and perhaps offered a seat with a little bit more comfortable requirements
Well, I think
instead of the gentleman,
I know.
offering up. I mean, unless you're flying first class, I mean, if this guy's just doing this constantly, then it's nothing. I mean, it's nothing for him. And if it's a short flight, Orlando to Philly, I'm assuming that's like two and a half,
it's
3
probably,
hours.
Yeah, 2.5, 3 hours probably.
Yeah, that's
Still,
a short. Yeah.
I don't know. Would you give up your first class? Those seats are like double the price. Now, if money's not an object, maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
Or maybe this guy works for a company that flies him first class.
and that's another thing.
Didn't charge him anything.
But any regard, he did it.
Either way, he
And-
did it. I would say there's not a lot of people that would do that.
No.
I would put it at like less than 1%.
Ooh,
You know what I
if
mean? Like,
ooh.
would you do it?
A piece of me probably would, depending if I saw her like dropping stuff.
Depends on how much she's struggling.
Yeah, I'd be like, man, this lady's having a rough go of it.
Well, I mean, she said she was lugging the diaper bag and the oxygen tank and the bit. I mean, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have done.
no, you tell me you fall asleep like
been-
as soon as you're on the plane. So Tony, you're just knocked out.
I'd be drinking champagne and she's
Yeah.
rolling by.
Yeah,
Hey, drop something there.
to the good life.
She bends over to pick up the diaper bag. I put my drink right on her back.
Would you mind getting this trash out of the aisle?
That's terrible. Oh, it's so bad. Would you mind keeping your voice down? Keep your voice down. Shut your child up, please. But you
Yes.
know what? Oh, this is terrible. You know who isn't terrible?
No.
The people that joined us today. It's not us. Julie also says he probably wanted a piece of mommy.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know what mommy looks like,
huh?
but maybe.
Maybe. She has sex or has had sex at least one point or another.
Hello.
Okay, anyways, let's quickly get off of that.
Anna says if it was a short flight, yes, she would have done it.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I think
no.
so too. I mean, it depends on the duration.
It really shouldn't because it's a matter of being nice.
That's true.
We have no morals. All right, you guys have morals. Roll call time. The people have joined us today. Or maybe you don't have any morals because you've joined us and you know what we're all about, which is also more unlikely. Petey's in the house. Kathy's in the house. Shouts out Anna. Julie. Mars in the house. Emily is in the house. Colette. Kim. Megan's in the house. Patricia. Karina. Krinara See, that's a unique name. I like that.
Oh,
Jillian's also in the house. Welcome everybody, and I think we're all set to go for the second half. Even though the first half might have disappointed you a little bit, our morals will come up.
Yes,
in the second half.
It's a good show.
They don't normally come up in the second half.
No.
Maybe today. Might be your lucky day.
And before the second half of the show starts, again, ladies and gentlemen, we do appreciate your time when you can tune into the show. Drop in, say hello, even if it is for a couple minutes. Gives the heart a little boner. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Boner heart.
Yeah. Anyways, second half of the show. Pictured here. This man, this gentleman, is a homeless man with terminal cancer. But, you know, it didn't stop him from donating to a holiday toy drive, ladies and gentlemen. So a homeless man used what little he had to give as a selfless gift during a toy drive at a local Walmart. Man, Walmart's been in the news a couple times. You know what? A couple artists have recently, and actors have been doing the paying for the layaway thing.
Big thing right now.
Yeah, I think Kid Rock did it.
Kid Rock just did it.
And Tyler Perry did another one.
Yep.
So shouts out to people paying off the layaway at Walmart.
Shouts out.
They got to bring that back up here.
Layaway?
Yeah.
I thought they always still had. Don't they still do layaway?
Maybe I'll find out tonight.
I know. I think Winners does. I think they have a big sign. Oh, yeah.
Winners has layaway?
Stack it up, buddy. All the good things you want, put it on the list.
Your boy's going to look so fly in 2019.
Yeah, put $2 away every week. You're good to go on layaway.
So, anyways, Glenn McCarthy walked into a Walmart. He got a cup of coffee. He was touched by the toy drive that was going on, and he ended up buying a Barbie and a Hot Wheels set. But he couldn't stop thinking about a bike he saw.
Oh.
He said, I looked at that bike, and the bike was marked $59, but the tag underneath it said $44. It's not a lot of money for some, but for McCarthy, it was nearly everything. So he went back to the hotel where he was staying and paid for another night. Back at the hotel, he couldn't stop thinking about that bike.
Oh.
You know, it's kind of like the movie Christmas Story where you can't stop thinking about that BB gun.
The BB gun, yeah.
So he walked back to the Walmart and asked about the bike since the tag listed two different prices. Once a clerk realized what he was doing, she told him he could have it for $44.
Look at her.
Right?
Nice.
Generosity meets generosity.
Yeah.
Another big reason I got to thinking, this is probably going to be my last Christmas. And I'm no one. Make some little kid happy, he said.
Man.
So McCarthy has always loved Christmas. Tell me who the hell doesn't like Christmas?
Oh, come on.
Right? So he loves Christmas. He realized his time is running out. Doctors recently told him he has cancer, which is terminal. And they told him that he has less than a year to live. So it took me losing everything to realize that I'm happier now struggling for everything in my life than I had when I had big money. Oh, this guy had big money apparently.
What? Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Part 2.
Did you say he's homeless?
He's homeless,
Yeah,
and he has terminal cancer.
So he understands what it's like to lose it all.
Right? So despite being sick and homeless, he continues to volunteer at senior support services in Denver. Staff at the center weren't surprised to hear what McCarthy did at Walmart. Totally sounded like Glenn. Yeah, totally. So it's amazing. He's just real caring heart and willing to help people. Said day center manager at the senior support system. Yes. So in the season of giving, McCarthy knows it's about the joy that comes with making someone's day a little bit brighter. So thanks to him, a lucky boy or girl is sure to have a very special Christmas in the morning. So he says, I hope they enjoy the hell out of it.
Nice.
Shouts out.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
That's all it takes, people. You just want to make someone else's day a little bit brighter, you know, even if you're on the bus. Give him a candy cane or something. Give the bus driver a candy cane. Do something nice.
Yeah. He may not eat it, but, you know, it's a gesture.
It's the gesture that counts.
Small gestures and make it.
You know what? Even the other day when we were doing a little event, I asked the person, hey, how's your day going? And he responded. He's like, man, thank you for asking me.
True.
It's literally the little things
True
in
story.
life that can make somebody's day. And I just, you know, just normal part of conversation. How's your day going?
Yeah.
But
what we
maybe
do.
he just wasn't asked. Maybe people ignored him all day.
No one asked him that all day.
Apparently not.
He's probably asking everybody how their day. Nobody
and
asked
no
him
one
what he
cares. He's like, would you just go back to work, Thomas?
Well, you know who cares? We care.
Yes, we care.
We always care about your day.
Yeah. I always ask you guys, how's your days going?
Yeah.
Is it good? Did you have a good weekend? Good.
Yeah. See?
I want to make sure. Got to make sure all the people out there have a good day.
This is a nice guy. This guy's on his last legs. He's, you know, he knows he may never see another. He might not see another Christmas.
I like how he was on both sides of the fence. He said he used to have that big money.
He used to do.
God knows what happened. Perhaps being sick, that can take a lot of money.
That's true. Maybe he doesn't have a lot of family.
And that's true. A
You know
little
what I mean?
support system.
Wants to give a little bit back.
Yeah.
I like this guy,
Yeah.
and I like his hair.
I like
wild
his.
hair.
I know. I like it too. He's just, that's just called. I think that's the hair of you had it all
Yeah, you lost
and you lost. Oh, God damn it! What happened to this show?
Poor guy.
doing
Will
so
you stop
well.
making fun of this poor man?
You brought up his hair.
I said I liked it.
Me too. I just had to take it, I guess, a little step further. I read an interesting fact. There are apparently over 18 million homes in America that sit empty. And there's apparently 3.5 million homeless people in America.
Whoa, that's a big number.
That's a big number. And I know there's a lot of rich
So you're
people.
saying,
Yeah, I think there's a lot of in one of the wealthiest countries.
yeah,
You think they would be able to take care of the people? They got
Well-
18 million vacant houses, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of them could probably be a couple mansions in there.
man,
Couple.
you know there's got to be a few of them.
Couple. But I'm thinking for the majority.
We could shack up a bunch of homeless in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Mike Tyson, there's
Like a group
36
Yeah,
rooms.
everyone, you get a bedroom, you get a
Boom.
bedroom.
You could knock out a serious problem with a couple purchases.
It's true, but it's not about that. It's about money, people. It's not.
They have a lot of it. But I
Well,
think a lot of people just don't, I
They
don't
want
know.
more.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah. It is
If
what
I
it
had a
is.
bunch of money, I'd buy a couple houses for some homeless people. As long as they're gonna, use it to get better and
Not worse.
not worse. Don't be doing each other and dirty Mike and the boys.
Oh no! You had to go there.
And
Call that
fine.
a soup kitchen.
I know. Anyways, finally, ladies and gentlemen,
Terrible.
you ever see a teacher just lose it? Have you
Uh,
ever been in a class and
not
just
like
watch a teacher just implode internally, mentally?
No, not that bad. Like get upset and yell at the student, maybe.
I've had a couple teachers, not
Just
to
lose
this
it?
extent,
No.
but have some good shouts.
Well,
The veins popping.
this lady didn't only shout; she was singing.
Yes, she was.
And as she was doing that, oh boy, a little snip snip.
Mm.
U.S. school teacher has lost her job and faces numerous criminal charges after she was filmed cutting a boy's hair in front of a classroom full of shocked students while shouting parts of the American national anthem. Margaret Gizinger, 52 years
What
old.
was her second?
Yeah.
Miss Jizzy.
Miss Margaret G.
Oh, it starts with a G. Okay.
52 years old, was working at the University Preparatory High School in California. She's heard shouting, quote, "Take a seat," at a student in the video clip. When it was posted up to Reddit. She sits the boy on a stool at the front of the classroom and begins to chop off large chunks of his hair, throwing them over her shoulder as she belts out parts of the first Star-Spangled Banner. When the boy gets up, she shouts, "Next!" Oh boy, and demands another student volunteer for the same treatment, threatening, "Or I'll pick you out." These are all signs of a crazy person.
We do have the video.
We do have the video if you want to get.
It's up to you if you want to finish the article or I could play the video.
You can play it and then we can follow up with a little craziness if you'd like.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to play the video in 3, 2, 1.
You're not done.
Okay, I am.
Take a seat. What so proudly we hail the children You're not done.
Okay, I am.
Take a seat.
Hazel.
What so proudly we hail the children
Anyways, that's a
Holy.
lady who's just out to
So-
lunch.
Yeah, so as you can see, she moves into the room after that poor boy gets up, holding the scissors, and after one girl runs out of the room, she seizes another girl by the long hair and, raising the scissors high above her head, begins screaming more lines of the anthem. The girl frees herself, and at that point, all the students run from the classroom, of course, because this person is a complete psycho.
And chasing other children around with scissors.
You shouldn't run
No,
with scissors.
poke an eye out.
That's the number one rule.
Yeah.
Teacher tells you.
Yeah.
So Mrs. G, faces 6 criminal misdemeanor charges, 1 count of false imprisonment, which is huge actually, 2 counts of cruelty to a child, 2 counts of battery, 1 count of assault. She could face up to 3.5 years in prison if she's convicted on all charges. Not good. Found guilty 6 criminal charges. She has been released from jail after posting $100,000 bail and is due to appear in court in the near future.
Oh, boy.
So she is married. Her husband speaks out, saying
I
she
would say no comment.
Yeah, I would not be saying a
What
damn
the-
thing, man. Nothing. Just plead the fifth. Trust me. She doesn't do stuff like this, he said. It's not her. It's not who she is. So I don't know what is going on with her. I don't have any clue to why she did that. That's a good statement right there. Just distance yourself from any.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing. She doesn't do this kind of thing. And I'll be serving divorce papers.
Is that
tomorrow.
yeah. Shouts out to the husband for not throwing her under the bus.
Yeah, he could have said something really bad.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. It's not.
She does this to me all the time. Look at my hair.
Look at I got
Look
no
at my
hair.
hair. God damn it.
This is why.
Yes. I don't know why I sent her to school that day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. Anyway, one of the students said, when everything was going on, I was terrified so badly I wanted to blame her. I was scared she was going to come back. This sounds like a school shooting, but with scissors in the anthem. It's very different.
Very odd.
So anyway,
Very patriotic.
you know, at a certain point, teachers can break. You know what I mean? They can lose it. This is the classic case of a
Just-
teacher losing.
Yeah,
it.
what
It's
it
over.
looks, she snapped.
Like you're done. Like you really have to go and get real help
Yeah.
if this is what you're doing. Like that's
Yeah.
super dangerous.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Somebody could have got injured there. I can only imagine what was going through her mind.
Imagine your kid sitting there, and this happens to your kid.
Comes home.
Buddy, that teacher?
Nice haircut, bruh.
Yeah. I want to go cut her hair. You know?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the crazy things that
I don't think I've
students have put teachers through over the years. Maybe there's
Oh, they have a right to blow up. Trust me. But
yeah.
they gotta,
And I'm kind of surprised it doesn't happen more often.
well, I think you have to, it's part of the job. You got to just,
Cut some hair.
control yourself. Cut your own damn hair. Like, go, be a normal, go have a drink. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
Be a human.
Go back when the kids are on break.
Yeah.
You open that drawer. You take a little swig.
A little bit of happy
A
juice.
little hoochie hooch. Yeah, push that drawer back
All
in.
teachers do it, man.
Yeah,
Just do
and-
that.
Just don't get too close to the kids so they can smell your breath. Continue to teach on the board.
Yeah. Go have
Do
a
your thing.
cigarette. Go have a drink.
Smoke. Now in Canada, you can go get high now. You
Go
got-
get high.
Relax.
Come on back.
And depending on where this lady, I mean, if it was in California, she could probably do the same thing too.
Yeah, well,
Or Colorado.
it was in California.
Oh, well,
So
there you go.
She's good to go.
You're good to go.
Good to go. Puff, puff, puff. Teach, teach, teach. That's all it is.
That's all.
Don't
that-
cut. Don't cut.
Yeah,
cut,
no,
cut.
cut.
Don't do that. That's bad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
it's all good.
Also, what's bad is the show is sadly coming to an end. Pulling into the station, if you will. It's time to grab your belongings. Don't trip on your way out.
Don't
Okay.
run with scissors.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't run with scissors. But yeah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to another fantastic episode of Talking Trends. We'll have a great show for you tomorrow as well.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing this evening before we
Well,
take
it
off?
is Monday.
Yes, it is.
It is Monday Night Football.
Oh.
No, first off, I'm going to my kids' concert. It's holiday concert time.
Ah, yes.
I got back-to-back nights.
Mm.
Actually, one of the things I did, they had a silent auction at the school a couple weeks ago.
Did you
One
win?
of the prizes was 2 front-row tickets to the
That's
Christmas
not, that's-
concert.
That's not a prize. That's a
Oh, it's good.
that's a
Have you
horrible.
ever tried to get into a Christmas concert?
That's a horrible prize.
You come in later, forget it. You're sitting way at the back. All the kids look the same, you know. So I won the bid.
Okay.
I'm sitting front row
How do you
center.
get? How do you get? How would you normally get the front row seats?
You got to be there like 45 minutes ahead of time.
Oh, you're not.
I don't have that kind of time.
You're showing up halfway through.
I'm going to roll up with 30 seconds to spare on this one tomorrow. And my names are on 2 seats.
There
I'm
you
going to
go.
shove people out the way.
Excuse
I'll
me.
just be
You're
like,
walking
yeah.
in front of everybody who got their phone camera
Love
on.
it.
Just
Love
Tony's
it.
big bald head.
Can't wait.
Would
I
you mind
can't
s-
wait.
Would you mind sitting down, sir?
Yeah, could you get the hell out of my way?
Yeah, I'm the VIP. I'm actually the VIP here.
Yeah,
so.
I'm VIP, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anyway, tonight, tomorrow. And then tonight's Monday Night Football. So,
Who's playing tonight?
good game tonight. Divisional game.
Oh,
Vikings
okay.
versus Seahawks. Good game.
I think,
Really
I,
nice
I
game.
think Seahawks will probably take it.
Minnesota at 6-5 and Seattle at 7-5. So
Yeah,
very close.
Still think Seahawks. I don't know if you want to do another bet.
Oh, for tonight?
Yeah.
But I would pick Seahawks too.
Well, that's-
They're playing at home, man. It's like-
okay, well then I'll take the Vikings.
oh, look at you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know you want to read that book.
Now you listen here. I'm in.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Well,
Same
that's
thing?
it. The same thing.
Okay.
If my team wins,
Yeah.
you read a couple pages from the erotic novels.
We if you weren't here last week, we read a few paragraphs
Yeah.
out of a very erotic novel. It's very good. Actually, we got good feedback.
It was good.
People seem to like that
Yeah.
from us. I don't
So,
Arousing.
my team wins, you read. Your team wins, I do 2 weeks in a row reading.
Fair enough.
So,
All right.
there we go.
It's a done deal.
So Tuesday, you guys may be in for a treat. A little bit of reading, so of some erotic literature.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you doing this fine evening?
This evening, I will be getting my passport papers signed by yours truly over there.
We still got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finishing some stuff for our other business.
Mm-hmm.
Then, gonna go to the gym because I didn't do that today because I had my filming thing over in Dartmouth.
Ah, yes.
And yeah, gonna probably do a little meal prep, and that's it.
Julie says, I hope Tony loses. What?
Yeah, me too.
What?
We need to split this up. I can't be constantly reading this.
Well, you better start winning some bets then.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah.
Well, go Vikings.
I should have switched it around. That I would have been higher chances to lose, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you got, I don't know. Regardless, guys, you're gonna be in for a treat tomorrow.
Oh, it'll be delicious.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. We'll be back tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow, guys. Whatever you get up to tonight, be safe.
Mm.
Snuggle down.
Mm.
It's gonna be cold out. Alexa, what's tonight's temperature gonna be?
Right now, it's -4 degrees. Tonight, expect a low of -9 degrees.
I don't like that.
Yeah, so you better get a blanket and cuddle up,
Cuddle up with somebody.
right? Put the Netflix on, watch The Bodyguard,
What?
snuggle down, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, do that.
So anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. And until then, we out.